I'm asking, give me a sentence with greetings. Not just good morning, good evening, but give me a complete sentence with greeting. Like when you're meeting your, let's say when you meet your boss, when you meet your colleagues, when you meet your professor, for example,
Hello,
how do you greet a person?
hello.
Hello and?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Very good. Thank you. Guys, anyone else? If you want to ask someone about their well-being, how are they doing today? What is the correct way to greet and ask?
How are you doing today?
How are you doing today?
I'm well.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay. Very good. So, yes, how are you doing today? How's your day going? Different ways of asking greetings. So today's topic might seem a bit basic. So we'll try and include some other aspects also of English communication. Okay. So let's start. Okay. To our pro learners, I've sent the invite again. Please join me. Some of you tried to join and got disconnected. Okay, Zishan, please start with the first slide.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, Suprabhat means good morning in English. Okay. Couple of our pro learners tried to join. I did admit you all, but you all got disconnected. Please try again. Good morning. Okay, all right. What we'll try and do is we'll try and have, a conversation among us. And so I'll ask two of you to have a conversation, or I might just give you all a topic and you all need to speak on a topic. Okay. Because as I mentioned, this particular topic is a basic topic. So please be ready. I might just come up with any impromptu topics and you all will need to speak on those topics. Okay. It can be anything. It can be about you, about your favorite. So I'll give you all a hint. You all can, be prepared, mentally prepared. So it can be about you. Where do you live? What do you do? Your favorite subjects. Why do you wish to learn English? What are your areas of improvement? What are your favorite movies? What are your favorite subjects? What are your favorite sports? These are some of the general topics. Tell me a little bit about your city, etc. Okay. So these are the topics I might ask you all. We don't have a large number of, we don't have many learners with us today. So hopefully everyone will get an opportunity to speak, right? So not a lot, but at least 1 or 2 minutes. Okay. So I'll ask you all individually and we'll try and keep the session as interesting as possible. Okay. Okay. Zishan, please continue. Answer the next one. What is the lady stating? There's no question actually. It's just good morning. Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So that's okay. Swati, can you hear me?
The slide is blank.
Yes, sir.
What about this next one?
Now we can.
Good morning. Suprabhat.
Suprabhat means good morning. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So guys, as I mentioned, this particular topic also I need to make a note. These are a couple of topics that we might want to get updated. Okay. It's an updated topic, but it's just that it's a very basic level topic. So that's okay. This is greetings. The other one was, just give me a minute. I think negative. Okay. Yes, Swati, please continue. Answer the next one. Just translate this.
Good morning. Suprabhat, good morning.
Morning. Correct.
Should I say, sir? Please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning. What is your name? Hello. Good morning. My name is Pooja. I'm Indian.
I'm an Indian. Okay, I'm Indian. Okay. Okay,
I am an Indian or I am Indian.
depends. You can use both, but if you're talking about nationality, you can avoid the article. I am an Indian citizen, I'm an Indian artist, I'm an Indian actor, then you prefer to use the article. Otherwise, you can avoid using the article. It's okay. All right. Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay. All right. So, as I mentioned, we'll try and keep it interesting between the topic. Okay. So, I'm going to pick one person. Okay. And I'm going to ask you all a topic to describe. Okay. So, let's start with Jaspreet. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing today, Jaspreet?
Yes, sir. I'm doing great. What about you, sir?
Okay, Jaspreet, very well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Tell us a little bit about you and tell us a little bit about your city that you live in. Okay. I want
Yes,
you to,
sir.
yeah. So describe in your own words. You can take 1 or 2 minutes to speak. Okay. And elaborate. Whatever you feel comfortable sharing, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. I am Jaspreet Kaur and I am from Jabalpur. And I am work at school. I teach social science subject as well as computer science. Because my favorite hobby is listening to music, because after that I feel very relaxed. Because in my work there are a lot of stress levels, so listening to music helps me to reduce my stress levels. And when I talk about my city, Jabalpur is a very big city, so it is famous for natural beauties, because there are many picnic spots. People like different cities, people like to visit in my city to enjoy the weather as well as enjoy the nature. Yes, sir. And in Jabalpur, I get all type of facilities like education facilities. Uh, that's all, sir.
Okay. Well done. Thank you. Thank you for telling us a little bit about you. So, couple of things to notice as a feedback. Take your time. Take your time making sentences. Far too many long sentences can create some grammatical errors. So you can slow down the pace a bit. For example, you started with I work at, and then the sentence was grammatically incorrect. So I work, the better way of saying that is I work at this institute, or I am working as a teacher at this particular institute. I work, or something you mentioned that was not right. But the correct way would be I work as a teacher, simple present tense, or I am working in the continuous form also is fine. So you mentioned something about music as well. After I listen to, one of my hobbies is listening to music, or I like listening to music, full stop, then continue. The reason I like listening to music is because it makes me, I feel more relaxed. The reason is, or you can say my work is stressful, or I have a stressful job. Music makes me feel relaxed, makes me calm. When you describe about your city, couple of things repeated, make more sentences like there are many places to explore in Jabalpur, full stop, then continue. Jabalpur is known for its natural sights, its weather. People, there are many places one can explore for family, friends, outings, etc., for picnics. That's what you mentioned. So slow down, take a pause, make more sentences. Basically, respect the pauses, can make shorter sentences at times and continue. Okay. English is not a concern. English is not a concern. Just some sentence construction, vocabulary, pace. Basically, need to slow down a bit, make more sentences. Full stop, continue. Full stop, continue. Long sentences, it sounds, sometimes you sound a bit hurried. You are in a hurry to make sentences. That might not be the case, but as a listener, it feels like that. So work on that. Work on the rate of speech is what I mean. Okay, rate of speech.
Yes,
Otherwise,
sir.
well done. Thank you. Thank you, Jaspreet. Let's continue with. Okay, Gurudas, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gurudas, please continue with the next slide. Just answer.
Okay, loading, waiting. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay. Yes, absolutely. 2 बजे क्या greeting use करेंगे? Good afternoon. Absolutely. Even at 4, when we start the session, is afternoon. Generally, after 5 or 6, we call it the evening. So 4, yes. 2, of course, yes. Good afternoon. Correct greeting. Guys, a couple of you are getting, some of you are getting constantly disconnected. If that's the case, please just check your connection. Okay. Just check your connection and try and log out and log in. Okay. I've sent the invite again to some of our learners who just joined.
Good
on the chat.
afternoon.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Yes, Gurudas, please continue.
Yes, sir.
That's the same thing. Next, please continue with this.
Good afternoon. Oh, sorry.
It says 7 baje. 7 baje.
7 बजे. Good morning. Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sorry.
Good evening. Correct. Okay.
Good.
So now Gurudas and Zishan. Can you hear me, Zishan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So guys, the next one, so Jaspreet told us a little bit about her city, etc. The next one is a conversation. So what I want you all to do is, both of you, to have a conversation, replace the name given in the conversation with your name. Okay. First thing. Second, replace the place given with your city, with your place of residence. Okay. So basically a conversation, either you all know each other or you all don't know each other. You all are meeting for the first time, probably meeting, traveling together. So someone just starts a conversation, okay, and then the other person continues. You all have a conversation. So I'll allow you all a minute or two. You all are free to have whatever conversation you all want to. Okay. What my expectations are: you speak a little bit about you. You ask relevant questions like, where do you live, what do you do, etc. Where are you traveling? Let's say imagine a situation where you all are traveling in a train. You all don't know. Train journeys are long journeys generally, right? So you all don't know where the person is traveling. You all can do that, or generally about each other, likes, dislikes, area of work, profession, etc., educational background, whatever, a bit about your city. I leave it to you all. You all are open to have whatever, you all are free to have whatever discussion you all want to. Just ensure you all use your name and be a little more descriptive. These are my expectations. Okay. Got it, Gurudas and Zishan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, very good. One person will start. Anyone can start. It's up to you all. Perfectly fine. Okay. Start with the greeting.
Good evening. Are you busy? Hello.
Yes. Good evening. No, I am not busy. What is your name?
My name is Dishan. I am from India.
How are you? I am from West Bengal, Calcutta, India.
Yeah. What is your good name?
Yes. Repeat.
What is your name?
My name is Gurudas.
Yeah, Gurudas. How are you?
I am fine. How are
Where
you?
are you from? Where are you from?
I am Calcutta.
Calcutta. How long have you been there?
I am a life living West Bengal. I am a driver, railway. How are you from?
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Yeah, I am from born and brought up in Kerala. Now I am living in Saudi Arabia.
Your you are student.
No, I am working in a company since 6 years ago.
Yes, yes. I am working at railway from Howrah.
What is your hobby?
My hobby is gardening.
Gardening.
Gardening. I gives me pleasure and satisfaction.
Which
Gardening.
you like to play?
Yes, I play. I like cricket. Play cricket. I
Okay, guys, well done, well done. Thank you. Well done, no problem. Well done. Good conversation. You all covered a lot of things. You covered places
Yes,
where you were born. What is your profession? What are your hobbies? Interesting hobby, gardening. After a long time, I've heard someone say that the hobby is gardening. Generally, it's traveling, watching movies, playing, etc. Gardening, interesting hobby. Gives so couple of things. Good conversation. Areas of improvement. Couple of things. Ask clear questions so that आप सवाल जब पूछते हैं तो has to be a clear question. Couple of things. Good name, incorrect. What is your name? How long have you been living in Kolkata? Tense, okay. I'm working since. This is a general feedback I'm giving, so you all can understand where you all went wrong, or what are the areas of improvement, basically. So I'm working since. You mentioned Zishan. You mentioned I'm working since. So I'm working. I have been working in Saudi since 2000, since exact year, or I moved to Saudi 6 years ago, or I am working in Saudi for 5 years or 6 years. Okay? I've been working in Saudi for 5 years. I have been working in Saudi for 5 years. So for or since, one sentence. Since and ago, both in one sentence does not make sense. Gurudas, you mentioned something about railway, is it?
yes, sir.
Railway, oh, wonderful. You mentioned Howrah, is it?
Howrah railway station.
Howrah, okay. So, okay, wonderful.
So Eastern Railway, sir.
Western Railway, or so you could have told us a little bit about, do you work on the freight services or the regular ones? Sorry?
I am freight services.
Freight, okay.
Okay.
Freight services. So
I am a driver.
Do you travel long distance? Aap long distance travel karte ho? I mean, different cities?
Yes,
Yes? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So sometimes just the engine and all, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I am repairing जो engine हम लोग सर उसमें fit unfit checking fast engine देखते हैं सर.
Absolutely.
Engine को फोन.
I know people in working in railways. मैं खुद एक बार I've traveled in rare situations where in an engine, just with two people, we had a team. I understand your work, the work that you do. I understand that. So you travel long distances. अलग-अलग states में आप travel करते हो, right?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So आप उसके बारे में थोड़ा और बोल सकते थे. Say that, see, I work as a driver in the railways. I work in the freight services. So I travel to different parts of the country. Okay. I travel to different parts of the country. So basically थोड़ा और elaborate करके आप बता सकते थे. फिर gardening के बारे में आपने कहा, you mentioned that I love gardening because it gives me great happiness, great satisfaction, taking care of the plants, etc. So longer sentences and more confident sentences. See, the idea of the to do this particular exercise. Gurudas, you can be on mute. Thoda awaaz hai background.
Yes, sir.
Up. Okay, thank you. So the idea of doing this exercise is two things. One is to help you have a conversation with someone you don't know, okay, with a stranger. So for example, when you're traveling in India, we travel, we start, we strike a conversation with someone, it goes on, right? So that's the beauty of traveling. These days, of course, our travel is restricted. One of the things is that to have a conversation, a confident conversation, someone you don't know. Second, framing questions, very important. Framing questions has to be given due importance. If you frame a proper question, you can expect a proper answer, a proper reply. And of course, the most important thing is how do you describe things? How do you describe your profession? How do you describe yourself, basically? Things about your life, etc. Okay, so well done. I like the fact that you all covered different aspects. You spoke about the city. You could have spoken a little bit more about your profession or the city that you live in, places of interest, etc. But that's okay. You all covered the place where you belong to, your profession, your hobbies, etc. So that's good. Well done, both of you. Okay, just work on the feedback that I gave, and try and avoid using those. Try and avoid those basic mistakes that I described. Otherwise, good conversation. Well done. Thank you. Let's continue with Shubha. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Shubha, please answer the next one. 9 o'clock at night. What is the greeting that you'd use?
Good morning, sir.
Good 9 o'clock. Subha, I'm sorry. My bad. I thought it was night. Okay, my bad. Good morning is correct. If it was night, of course,
And
good night or
actually,
good evening. Yeah.
Sir, actually, I think that is 9 o'clock. I don't know Hindi, so that's why 9 o'clock means good night. I think I choose the good night, sir, but it is the good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. 9 o'clock can also mean good evening, of course, but yeah, here it is clearly morning. So good morning. Okay. Go ahead. Please answer the next one. Evening 7.
Good evening, sir. Third one.
Good evening. Okay. Good evening. Okay, well done. So Shubha, tell us a little bit about you. Where do you live? What do you do? Tell us a little bit about your city, your favorite subjects, your hobbies, anything that you would like to tell us, share with us.
Okay, sir. I am Shubha. I am from Hyderabad. Here, rain is coming before 2 days. So that why weather is so cool here. And in my state this month, we celebrate Bonalu festival. This is the special only in Telangana state only. And 2 days back, we celebrate Independence Day. That day, my child attended the class. He was ready for that, look like a farmer, and he's told about how farmer helping us for me, and he won the first prize in the competition. I feel so happy for that, and thank you sir giving this opportunity.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anything else you'd like to tell us a little bit about your state? What are your favorite subjects? What do you like doing in your free time?
My favorite subject, geology, sir.
Geology, okay. Tell us a little bit about geology. What is it about? I don't know anything about geology. If I don't know anything about geology, describe geology.
Okay, sir. Geology subjects, total animals, sir. Animals, amoeba. That's
Zoology.
Sir, zoology.
Okay, zoology is what you mean, right?
Jantu, animals, sir.
Okay,
Just
animals. I got it.
animals.
Zoology, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. Zoology.
Okay. Are you studying at the moment?
Yes, sir.
What are you pursuing? Are you pursuing a master's, further studies?
No, sir. I not understand what you say.
What are you? I mean, are you in college? Are you doing distance learning? Are you pursuing your master's?
Distance learning, sir.
Okay. What level? I mean, master's, etc.
First, sir.
First year. Okay. First year. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Shubha, for telling us a little bit about you. So, a couple of things. Observation. Use the auxiliary. You miss out on do, does, is. My favorite subject, zoology. Incorrect. My favorite subject is zoology. Okay. Then you mentioned a few days back, started raining. Grammatically, sentence is incorrect. And take your time. Take your time to make sentences. It seemed that you are in a rush to make sentences. Take your time. Aram se padhiye thoda. I mean, whenever you're describing something, take your time. We're not in a hurry. The correct way of making sentence or framing that sentence was, in my state, it started raining 2 days ago, or it started raining a couple of weeks ago. A couple of weeks back, it started raining. Currently, in my state, we celebrate. If it is an ongoing celebration, we are celebrating, okay? Because it's an ongoing celebration, we are celebrating, okay? 2 days back, you could say 2 days back, yes, okay, 2 days ago is also fine. You spoke about your son, very good, congratulations. It's good to know that your son did well. So you could, the way you described was good, but a grammatically correct sentence would have been, he was dressed up as a farmer for the Independence Day celebrations, full stop. Then continue. He spoke about the role, he described the role of farmers and their importance in society, in the world, in the country, for example, okay? He spoke about their contribution, he spoke about how farmers, help the economy, etc. All of that, right? Then you spoke about my favorite subject. Again, the is was missing. So your sentences, I understand what you mean. However, grammatically, you need to work on completing the sentences. You got it? You got
Yes,
it?
sir, I got it. Yes.
Then you spoke about zoology. Then you said zoology, animals, etc. When you're describing a subject, you need to mention zoology is about or comprises of 5 topics, 5 subjects, whatever. I'm just giving you an example. Comprises of, or zoology is the scientific study of behavior or structure of animals or classification of animals, etc. Right? So when you are describing something, a subject, you need to mention it is about, or it comprises of, it includes. So these are the terms that you need to include to elaborate, to express or explain the topic, the point of discussion, basically, okay? So be a little more elaborative, use the correct auxiliaries so that you can complete the sentences, okay? So that's my feedback, that's it. Yeah, otherwise, well done, thank you. You were descriptive, you covered different things, spoke a little bit about your city, you spoke about your kid, you spoke about what's happening in your state at the moment, the celebrations, etc. So that's good. There's no problem with the description. It's just how you describe, just work on that, okay? Well done, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's continue with Isha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Let's continue. Just give me a minute.
Sir, I can't see the slides, sir. I could not see the slide.
What slide are you on at the moment?
आप सुबह के 9 बजे किस ग्रीटिंग का प्रयोग करेंगे?
Yeah, okay, I'll move to the next slide. Slide 12 is what we
can see.
continue from here.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, absolutely. Good afternoon. It's correct. Next.
So, good night.
Good night. Okay. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So, Shubhratri, yeah, good night. Of course, yeah. I got confused with the text given there. So, yes, that's correct. Thank you. Okay, so Isha, I would want someone to join you and have a conversation with you. Okay, so anyone who's just joined. Okay, yes, Maya, can you hear me?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Sir, I'm fine.
Good to know. Good to know. So we have Shubha, okay? Similar, the first conversation that we had, okay? Like, I'm giving you all an example where you all are you all are strangers, possibly meeting for the first time. Okay. So one person can start the conversation and just continue. So the slide that, just to give you all an idea, this was the slide that we spoke about. Okay. So use your name instead of India, start with the city, and then you all can continue the conversation 1 or 2 minutes just to get to know each other. Okay. Anyone can start. Okay. Anyone can start.
Hi, may I know your name?
Shubha, I'm sorry. Can you start again, Isha? Maya, can you hear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. Yes, Isha, please start again.
Hi, may I know your name?
Hello, I am Maya.
Can you speak loudly?
Yeah, can you speak a little louder? I'm also not able to hear you.
Yes, I am Maya Subhash. Sorry, Isha. Hello?
Just a minute, okay? Maya, can you hear me? आपके यहाँ थोड़ा background, apart from the sound in the background, आपकी आवाज कट रही है.
I can hear you, but I don't know if I am audible.
Are you on a speakerphone, or are you on a speaker or a mic? I mean, a headphone.
No, sir.
Sir, I'm audible.
Hello?
You're audible. Yes, Isha, you're audible. Now, Maya, you were audible in between. Can you say something?
Hello? Hi,
Yeah.
Isha.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah. Let's start again. Okay, let's start again.
Hi, may I know your name?
Hello, my name is Maya.
Oh, nice name.
Yeah.
You have to ask me question. Na?
Sorry. Hello?
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Sorry. Please speak a little louder.
Oh, do you want to say something to me?
Yeah. Where are you from, Isha?
Oh, I'm from Rajasthan. And you? What about you?
Me too. I'm also from Rajasthan.
Oh, nice. Oh, so we brought in same place, right?
Yeah. We are from the same place. So I am from Jhunjhunu. How about you?
I'm from Jaipur.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm also living in Jaipur right now. I'm in Jaipur. Yeah.
I shifted here. It's a very nice place. So
Yeah. What do you do, Isha?
basically, right now I'm studying. I just want to pursue my master's, so I'm working on it.
Okay. You are pursuing masters.
No, I just want to. I'm planning for my master's.
Okay. And which subject?
I'm just MBA. I'm just planning for my MBA.
Okay. Nice.
I didn't started yet.
Okay.
So what about you? So what do you do?
Yeah. I'm a homemaker.
Homemaker. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's a full-time job. So do you like cooking?
Not actually, but I can cook.
Oh, I can do. So I
I'm not a
often
very good cook. I'm not a very good cook.
okay, I am, but I'm also not a very cook, but I often sometimes I cook on occasions like Durga Puja, Diwali, New Year, Christmas Eve, and all. So
Okay. Which is your favorite dish?
I like Indian as well as Italian and pizza. And which food do you prefer? Is the best food for you?
I'm a vegetarian. I eat only simple food. I don't like much, spicy. I don't like spicy food.
So
And
do
I
you
eat only simple
like
food.
dal and something
And
like
I like sweets, especially like rasgullas.
you have? Oh, you
Yeah.
are a sweet tooth. too.
Yeah, I like sweets. I like
I'm not
eating sweets.
too much into the sweet, so I rarely eat sweets.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like you can say I eat sweets like sugar-free sweets, sugar-free chocolates and all.
Okay. So can you prepare any sweet, by yourself?
Street, sorry, I'm not getting. What do you want
Yeah.
to say?
Can you prepare any sweet at home? Any sweet dish? If you want to eat.
Yeah, I make a lots of sweets. Recently, I learned a laddu from my mom, Panjiri laddu. Sometimes I like dal, but churma. I can make it.
Yeah, churma is very famous. Yeah.
How to make you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know how to make it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Okay, well done,
So-
guys. Well done. Thank you. Well done. Good conversation. You all spoke about likes, dislikes, the place where you all belong to. So basically, at the start of the conversation, when you ask someone, what is your name? May I know your name? It's always good to add, please, may I know your name, please? And you could also greet the person, nice to meet you. That is something that you all missed out on. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
meeting for the first time. May I know your name, please? The person replies, thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Then you continue. So you got stuck in a sentence where you say, we are born and brought up in the same place. No, you all are currently located in the same place, but the speaker or the person did not say that you were born and brought up in the same place. So the better way of saying is, so we are living in the same state at the moment, or we are living in the same city. Okay. Then mentioned about a couple of things where you all could have used the adverbs correctly. I think someone mentioned rare, could have used rarely. I rarely cook or something like that. I didn't hear that part clearly, but I rarely cook. I rarely,
I used said I often cook.
often, rarely you used in the same sentence. So you can use
Okay.
either one of these things, because otherwise the meaning changes, right? So you can use one, either you often cook it or you rarely cook something, right? So that's it. Otherwise, good conversation. You all spoke about the things that you all like cooking. You all spoke about, you all ask questions. Can you cook it by yourself? What are you doing? I'm studying. I want to study. I'm pursuing something, etc. Spoke about recently learned cooking something. So that's good. Good conversation. Spoke about your place, areas of interest, likes, dislikes, etc. So well done. Good conversation. Well done. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Let's continue with. Well done. Keep it up. The other feedback is completion of the sentences. Most of the times, you all did complete the sentences. Framing the questions at times, sometimes the auxiliary was a little misplaced here and there, but that's okay. I can understand the meaning. It's just that in terms of grammatically correct sentences, just work on completing the sentences. And the greetings, you can use some more greetings when you're meeting someone for the first time. Okay. So otherwise, well done. Good conversation. Well done. Thank you. Let's continue with Shweta. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Shweta, can you please continue with the next slide and just answer? I'm sorry, not this. I'll move to the one that we stopped at. It's good night. Okay. How do we translate good night in Hindi?
Ratri.
Shubhratri, that is correct. Shubhratri is translated as, again, good night. Know that basic stuff. Please answer the next one, Shweta.
Good night.
Good night. Okay. Okay. Shweta, tell us a little bit about you. Where do you live? What do you do? What are your hobbies? Are you a student? Are you working?
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself, basically. Okay.
Yes. My name is Shwetanjali. I live in Delhi, and it's capital of India. I am a I am a working. I'm working in a company, and I like singing songs and also reading books. And what? Sorry, sir. What was the question? Hobby and?
You can tell us what type of music you like, or what type of books do you like
Yeah.
reading? Any favorite books, etc.
No. Yeah. I will start it again. Earlier, I was not used to of reading because I have to enhance my communication. That's why I have started reading books. So, and
currently I am reading short stories, not more than that, because I don't have that much of time. So I like for 5 to 10 minutes short stories, I read it. And songs I like, which is Bollywood songs I like, and that too old one, not the modern, not this age of songs. And it's I yes, my actually I have married and I have 2 kids, and my kids are young, small, and they are like 7 and 3 years. And it's that's all, sir.
Okay, well done. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Good. You told us quite a bit about you, where do you live, your hobbies, etc. So well done. Just a couple of things when you started the sentence. So I am, mentioned your name. I live in Delhi. Delhi is you can use the article there. Delhi is the capital of India. Why? Because definite article. Okay. Delhi is the capital of India. Reading books, you mentioned. I like reading books. Then you mentioned earlier, I didn't used to remove off. I didn't used to, or I didn't read books. I didn't read books. However, I developed a habit of reading books because I wanted to enhance my English. Okay. So I wanted to enhance my English, or I wanted to enhance my communication skills. Hence, I started reading books. Complete sentence. Okay. I like reading short stories. I don't read novels, but I prefer reading short stories for 5 to 10 minutes. Then you mentioned that about songs. So the sentence could have been constructed. I like listening to Bollywood music, and not the current one, the current age music, but the classics. I like listening to classics of Bollywood, basically. Bollywood classics, basically. Okay. So you mentioned I have married. I am married, and I have 2 kids. Both are young. They are small. They are 7 and 3. You mentioned, so that's fine. So good sentences, clear diction. Just work on using correct auxiliaries and just the articles at times, and completion of the sentences, completing the sentences. Okay. Grammatically complete sentences. Otherwise, your sentence construction, your diction, everything was good. It's just these few things that you can work on. So thank you. Okay. Thank you. Well done. You're welcome. Thank you. So guys, we are almost at the end of the topic. So I want others to have a conversation. Okay. So we're done with
Sir,
just
can I ask one question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So at 4 o'clock, I will wish good afternoon, or at 5 o'clock, I have to wish good evening.
Generally, 4 o'clock is good afternoon. So
And good evening will start at 5 o'clock.
Generally, I would still say 6. Yeah, 5. I'm sorry. 5 is correct. 5 is correct. Starts at 5. The evening timings starts generally at 5. So till
But
4,
sir,
4:30. Yeah.
In one slides, they said at 7 o'clock, good evening. In
Good
one
evening
of
is fine.
these slides.
7 o'clock is correct,
7
right? So
o'clock?
from 5 o'clock, from 5 till 8, you'd generally, even at 9, people wish good evening at times, right? So generally, evenings are considered from 5 to 8 or 9. After that, you consider it as the night. Then you have the dawn, of course, sunrise. The sunset, of course, is during the evening. Sunrise, then morning, then afternoon. Afternoon is considered till 5, like 4:35. The slide is correct. The slide mentioned 7 o'clock as evening. So it's correct. It is correct. It's not night, it's evening, right? So good evening from 5 till 8, 8:30. From 9, you'd consider it as night. Even after 8 can be considered as night. But yeah, generally, largely accepted, 5 to 8 is considered when you wish someone good evening is the best way. However, if you're meeting someone in a party at 9, you're not going to wish them good night, right? Correct? Logically, if you meet someone at night at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. in a party or in a gathering, you meet someone, you're not going to wish them good night, right? You're going to wish them a good evening, right? So it depends on the context as well, right? But 4 o'clock, if your question is 4 o'clock is considered as an afternoon. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Although a lot of people can start their evenings early, 4 o'clock can be considered as an evening, but largely accepted evenings start from 5 p.m. 5 o'clock. Okay. Right. So we're done with Jaspreet, Gurdas, Zishan, Shubha, Isha, Maya, and Shweta. Okay. Who do we have here? Anamika and Manorama and Bhakti, right? Bhakti, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is this is this the first time you've joined my session? Is that correct?
Yes, sir. It's
Yes.
first time.
First time. Okay. Welcome. Welcome. So that we are done with the topic. So we are just, getting to know each other. Tell us a little bit about you, like Shweta just did, the others just did. Just tell us a little bit about you. Where do you live? What do you do? What are your hobbies, favorite subjects, a little bit about your city, etc. Anything that you'd like to share. Go ahead.
All right, sir. So basically, I'm from Gujarat, Jamnagar.
Start with your
And,
name. I'm sorry to
Jamnagar-
interrupt you. Your voice is breaking. Start with your name and then you can continue. Okay.
My name is Bhakti. I'm from Jamnagar. And in Jamnagar, it's famous for sari, a type of sari. It's bandhani. And it's also famous for ghugras. It's a famous item of eating here. And there are lots of delicious places are here. And I'm basically a student of bachelor. My main subject is literature, English language and literature. I'm on third year. And in other hand, I'm a business girl too. I'm working with network marketing with the company Moticare. My hobby is reading, singing, and dancing too. Little bit dancing. And I'm just too passionate about my work, and I'm just joining this app because I want to improve my English for doing some online task or for improving myself. That's it, sir.
Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Well done. Good sentence construction. Speak confidently. So well done. Just a couple of things. Just using the correct articles. Okay, the correct articles, or I'm sorry, the prepositions. You mentioned I'm on the third year. I'm in the third year of graduation. Okay, I'm pursuing my bachelor's. I'm in the third year of my bachelor's or my studies. You spoke about. I want to improve English for completing some online tasks. I'm also a business person. I am working as a network marketing, right? That's what you mentioned, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well done, good. You mentioned your major is the major is in English literature, right? In literature, that's the
Yes,
main, right? Okay. You said you like reading, you like singing, etc. So you mentioned about literature. Any favorite writers, any favorite authors, any favorite books that you can recommend, you would like to share with us? Who's your favorite writer?
Yes, sir. It's William Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, okay, very good. So you like poetry? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Like poetry, prose, okay.
Little bit.
Okay, good. So it's a part of your studies, right? Literature includes all of that. William Shakespeare,
Yes, sir.
Doyle, etc. Everyone, yes. So a lot of writers, prose, poetry, etc. Good, very good. You spoke about your city. You described, yes. So just a couple of things: the preposition, sometimes the articles. That's it. Sentence construction. Take a pause. You made some long sentences, although those were clear. You articulated well. I was able to understand, but try and break the sentences if possible if it is a very long sentence, try and break it into 2 sentences. Okay, that's it. So well done. Thank you for telling us a little bit about you, and welcome to Hello English. If you've just recently joined, I hope you make full use of the courses and make sure that you use the Hello English app as well. It's a very useful app. You can use it in your free time, try and practice different topics, etc. So If you have any doubts, please share and please type your emails to premium@helloenglish.com. You being a
They
new
don't
student,
reply.
who doesn't reply?
The Hello app. I try to email them a lot of times, but they are not replying at all.
When was the last time that you emailed? I'll tell them.
I haven't remember the date, but I'll tell you by checking my sent list.
See, pro learners, yes, of course. I mean, please check if that email was delivered or no.
Premium.
Yeah, premium@helloenglish.com, because I know as a matter of fact that my colleague
I
is
have
the one who
sent that.
replies.
Yeah, I have sent that in them the email on 9th of August.
From your email address is your
Yeah.
name. Okay. 9th August, right? What was it about?
Yeah.
If you can tell me the topic, I mean the topic.
Actually, my number is showing there, and I can't able to change that. So that's why I have emailed them that it's urgent. Please try to help me out. And I have send an email at their feedback also. It's been a long time. Like I am not getting any reply from them.
Okay, thank you for highlighting. I'll check with my colleague. So it is about your number reflecting on. So you want to, in place of the number, of
Because
course, you want to
people,
update the name.
people are messaging me and calling me.
Okay, that's of
A
course.
random one.
Yeah, guys, please don't do that. If this is for everyone, okay, all our learners. I mean, I'm not stating that everyone does that, but this is for everyone, pro learners, non-pro learners. If you all see the name, I mean, please avoid, refrain, sending messages, etc.
And I don't know why my number is showing there, because when I filled that form, they wanted me to add my number. I added my number and now it is showing as my name. I don't know what is happening here, but it is not right.
Of course, it is.
You can go to your profile picture. Then you can option is there.
I know
edit-
that I have
edit.
tried it a lot of times. It is not happening. I know that I tried it, so I know I have done that.
Try to
And
uninstall.
And I have tried. Actually, I forgot my password
You
because
can that one uninstall, and you can change your email address to
And one
reinstall.
more thing, I tried to change my password as well. It is not like like there is an option like forget password, and then you get an email with the unique ID number, right? But I am not getting that number as well. Like I am not able to change my password. I am not able to change my number. Nothing I can change here. So it's going like freeze.
Okay, no problem. I'll escalate. Your last name, please, Anamika. I'm sorry, I don't know your last name.
My last name is Raheja.
Raheja, okay. All right.
Actually, my email address, I have sent with the different name. That I have sent the email with a different name, not with this name.
Is this the number that I see which you are registered on the app? That I'll tell the person to check it accordingly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
just a minute.
actually.
Let me make a note of your number.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. I will definitely escalate this. So thank you for highlighting that. So others, we are done with the time. So unfortunately, I'll have to wrap it up. So Anamika and Manorama, you all, I will definitely continue with the introduction tomorrow. Okay. So please join the class. I have 2 classes tomorrow. One would be at 2 p.m. and one at 4, the regular one. So we'll continue with your introduction and yes, the leaderboard I have set. Yeah. So guys, tomorrow's topic, if I know, I will quickly. So we'll try and again continue with the conversation. We'll try and have a conversation. So please be prepared. And thank you for escalating this. I will definitely have a word with my colleague and tell her about it. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sir.
Actually,
No
I have told this problem to some other teacher also, but she also hasn't replied yet. So that's why I just told you, because you always tell to send the emails on that email. So
no, that's good. No,